I'm going to be talking about expressions and formulas. An expression is a series of numbers and variables which are combined using mathematical operations. For example, 2x plus 8 is an expression, and 5 over t cubed is also an expression. Here, the variables x and t are simply letters that represent a number which we don't know yet. If we're given a particular value for a variable, we can evaluate an expression given that value. For example, suppose x equals 2. Then 2x plus 8 is simply equal to 2 times 2 plus 8, since we substitute the value of x for where x is in the expression. Now this is equal to 4 plus 8, which is 12. However, to evaluate an expression, we need to use the correct order of operations. Notice that in 2x plus 8, we multiplied 2 by x before adding 8. This is because multiplication always comes before addition in the order of operations. Here are all of the operations in the correct order. First is parentheses. If you have an expression such as 2 plus 3 that's in parentheses, then you evaluate the expression contained within those parentheses before evaluating anything outside of them. This also applies for expressions that are grouped together in the numerator or denominator of a fraction, such as x plus 5 over 2. We first add x to 5 and then divide by 2. The next operation is powers. If we have something like 5 to the 8th times 7, then we would first evaluate 5 to the 8th power before multiplying by 7, since powers come next. After evaluating all powers, we move on to multiplication and division. I won't write division, but it's pretty much the same. This means that in an expression like 2x plus 8, we evaluate the 2 times x before adding 8. Now after all of these operations are done, we move on to the last one, which is addition and subtraction. So only after we reduce our expression down to something with only addition and subtraction, like 12 minus 2, can we carry out the addition or subtraction. Let me show you an example which uses all of these operations so that you can see how the order works. Suppose that we want to evaluate 1 plus 2 times 3 plus 4 squared. The first thing we have to do is evaluate everything in parentheses. So notice that we have 3 plus 4 in parentheses. Even though 3 plus 4 is addition, which usually comes last, the parentheses give it precedence so that it comes first. So this is equal to 7. Now we have 1 plus 2 times 7 squared. The next step is to evaluate all powers. We have 7 squared, which is it. So 7 squared equals 7 times 7, which is 49. So we can replace 7 squared by 49, even though there's addition and multiplication beforehand in this expression. Now that we've evaluated all the powers, we can do multiplication and division. In this expression, that means calculating 2 times 49. 2 times 49 is 98. So this gives us 1 plus 98. And finally, all we have to do is addition. So 1 plus 98 is 99. And that's it. Finally, a formula is a mathematical equation which relates multiple variables in a particular situation. For example, if we have a triangle which has a height h and a base of b, then the area a is equal to 1/2 base times height. This is a formula that relates these three quantities a, b, and h.